Alright guys, I'm back. This is part 3. Examples, mini examples. Here we can put tables in. I didn't want to give you too much detail in the first two videos because a lot of the stuff we're going to do now we can actually use to bolster up the models, put a table in section 2 or put it here. What we're trying to find here is you've read the definition, you've looked at the theory, and now you know how to apply it online. Now, this is where the search for information can get really messy, but you can find some seriously good stuff just by being very cheeky with some of your search terms. And this is where a lot of students struggle with, I'm trying to get back to here, finding information. They go, Elias, I can't find anything, right? This is where we sort of play a guessing game. One thing I realise online, people will write about anything. There are guys whose careers are being on commentators in industries, car riders, fashion writers, you've got your influencers, your bloggers, stuff like that. Now, I would put in which hotels have the highest satisfaction rating, say in Australia. All right, we are going fishing. This is just straight out. Let's see what's out there. Now, here we go. First thing that comes up, guys, but no, I look at the date to see how relevant it is. Okay, but we've got here guest satisfaction for Australian 5 stars on the rise. Now, guys, look, I'm happy for anything 2012 onwards up to us, anything 8 years old, I can live with. If you're giving me customer satisfaction from 1997, before you were born, you guys have got issues. Now, let's have a look. Right, what we do now is say, okay, is this interesting at all? What are our key terms? Do we do luxury well here? Tell us below. So the stuff I look at for a tip is, look at this guy, Jane Iannello. She's the International Director of Tourism, Travel and Leisure at Roy Morgan Research, which is the #1 company. So another search I would do next is, hey, Roy Morgan Research on hotels in Australia, and see what comes up. So you keep this in mind, right? I'd copy it, drop it straight into your reference section as something to look at, or, right, just to remind me to come back to it, I go to the Word document and go Control V, and I just put a little, I just highlight this, and this is just your working, how I would do this, and going, shit, I got one reference straight away. Aren't I a legend? All right, now let's go back and see what happens. Now this may be a total dead end, right? Okay. What we came up with was an ad, Collier's Hotel Market Insight. Download the research report. I don't know what this is. I'm guessing they'll want to charge us $4,000 for the privilege of reading this. But here we go. Hotel Investment Review. Market Insights. Sales Research Analysis. So this gives you some pretty sophisticated stuff of what's going on. Now, hotel services, boring, gone, dead, waste of time. Hotel resort early adopters show that early adopters versus average Australia. I don't know what this is about, but I'm going to have a look. Right, we all got one. A friend, family member who always seems to know the latest to stay while on holiday and get there. Now, what they're trying to find here is who goes first to new destinations, what comes up. Is that relevant? I don't know. But I'm looking, have a look at the side, recent findings. Same but different. The holiday habits of millennials. Holidays waiting to happen. What are our overseas destinations? Now, if I was doing your report, I'd be looking at that going, why and where? Announces, gee, look at this little one. Oh, really? The Roy Morgan announces winners 2016 Customer Satisfaction Award. Is this relevant? Bank of the Year. Do we have here any hotels? Doesn't look like it. Oh, here we go. Travel and tourism. No hotels. Right? But look at satisfaction. Couldn't you take this and drop it straight back in to your definitions of what is customer satisfaction? Again, guys, this is what I'm trying to say, that if you invest the time to let your fingers do the working. Now, look at this. Hotel satisfaction, highest among intercontinental. Does Roy Morgan have anything there in terms of hotel satisfaction? So you just scroll down. But I want to go back to my search terms. Crown Plaza, right? So 27 accommodation providers. Hotels combined recognition. Guys, the amount of information you can get here, and this is what I'm looking at. When we dive down into them, a lot of these guys will have nice stories. There might not be here. This is just a tiny blog. Sorry, there's not a lot there. In terms of, I was looking for a table of satisfaction. Now, having said that, let's go back to here. What I was trying to show you was one of the key things that you guys really struggle with is summarizing information. So I'm going to just put in here number of columns 4, number of rows 5, just to show you how simple it is. And guys, we pull it across, we get to flow tables. Right, when you're doing tables, guys, there's no right or wrong. All we're trying to do is just, and if you've got one reference, right, you could use this, take it down, and if there's the actual survey results, and let's say service, you could say front desk. Desk could be, and it could be service front desk, staff, cleanliness, etc. And guys, a simple way to do this, you might say, you could there are just so many ways you could do it. You could say, put here, break it up, luxury hotel, budget hotel. I'm just literally just brainstorming, putting down anything medium that comes to mind. I could put that category and say, you know what, that's a bit stupid. How about we do one for luxury hotel? We do a budget hotel right down here, and we just copy that. Control V, and here we might say Sofitel, Mercure, say Intercontinental. Right, and we might go something as simple 4 out of 5, or according to 3 out of 5. And if we give this a table, we would just say table of customer satisfaction. Oh, sorry guys, satisfaction. And you can put your reference here, adapted from, and you could use multiple sources. So it may be Roy Morgan survey, TripAdvisor, etc. The games we're playing, guys, is just a matter of the key thing in our profession is summarising a lot of the blogs, references, information, and putting them down as values or scores. You're allowed to interpret this, right? That's what I want you to do. So you can see we've got a table here, or we could go back to the blog and say, for example, the Sofitel ranked best in service versus, say, the Mercure. I think they're all owned by the same one. And you put the blog reference. What was important to these target customers was the following. Alright guys, that's what I'm trying to get across, that again there's a lot of latitude. You're just showing that you've done the search skills, you know there's a whole industry out there, what works. Now the other way to cheat is also to go back, it's not cheat, it's actually be smart, and go to, and this then ties you back, Google Scholar is where all we academics publish, right? Here you can get your definitions from and say, okay, Google Scholar, customer satisfaction in hotels, Australia. Right, now, you've got here a lot of references, but I like to cheat and go, I just want to know the last 4 years if someone's written something useful. Have a look at this. International Journal of Hospitality Management. Guys, if you go in there, you open it up, you get some definitions, you copy them, you drop them straight in. Now, antecedents of customer satisfaction, dissatisfaction. I'm going, you know what? I suspect there might be some models here. Now, the other trick is if you ever need to cite it, hit those 2 apostrophes there, up it comes. Copy that straight into your reference section. Now let's go into it and see if there's anything useful. Alright, here we go. We've got the authors there. When I'm looking at a journal article, guys, because I just go, okay, this is about online reviews. That's nice. Now, they analyse online customer reviews. So, look at the key terms. You could say, hey guys, customer satisfaction. A lot of guys are looking online reviews. Now, I'm not even reading this, right? Because I've read 1,000 journals. I'm looking straight away and saying, oh, shit, this might be useful. Customer satisfaction awards. You drop that in, guys, you're legends. And you don't need more than a page and a half at the very most in section 1, key concepts. Okay, this is, we could use it there. Now, here are many of the things, size of rooms, guys. You could copy that out and cite the original guy. And gee, what a surprise. I clicked the button and it came up. Don't tell me that you guys can't find stuff, right? Now, what I'm really looking for is they always have a pretty picture here somewhere, right? Or a table. Well, here we go. Here's your table of what's important, and this is according to what people have said. Is there anything here that they're actually going to give us? Oh, look at this. Here's your summary of each type of hotel, right? And what they found useful. Okay, now you could add actual company examples to this, turn this into a table, and just put in some Australian examples, and you're rock stars. You absolutely no way on earth you can fail. And then you have a nice little summary. Location are important, but they help ease. Guys, there are 1,000 references here. You've now become experts, and you could then go back to those blogs on, let's have a look, top ranked Australian hotels by customers. Right, that's in Google Scholar. I'm a boomer. I want to go back to straight out Google. Control V. Here we go. 25 hotels TripAdvisor. Luxury hotels. Top hotels worth bragging about. Guys, there's a lot of information. It's there. What I'm trying to do and the skill I want you to get is actually learn how to look for information. None of this bullshit. I can't find anything. Oh, there's no information out there. I don't know. Look, guys, that's the road to Centrelink. Not the path from a student who's got a world-class degree, because we still rate in the top 2% in the world. So, guys, these are research skills. The students who've actually done it have gone, oh, gee, Elias, that was actually interesting. And I asked him, have you actually learned anything? Oh, yeah, we actually remember it. We can see how it works in real life. Thank you. That's exactly what I want to hear, that we are done. All right, guys, hopefully that's it.